Hey guys, welcome back to Coptool. I'm Rob, alongside me is Sarah, and this is what happened this week in the world of power tools.
Bob Claggett meets Colin Furze.
Okay. Joe practices with a new hammer while Brian lets the Sun X shine in.
Those stories and more, but specifically the photo of Bob and Colin, coming up next.
This is your Coptool Week in Review. What better way to start the weekend than with a bit of Vince and his East Coast wisdom? In his usual fashion, Vinny teased us with the title of his video, claiming to offer a list of the top 5 impacts of all time. And while he does run down his list of winners, the video turns out to be an important message for tradesmen and prosumers alike. The best tool is the one that gets the job done.
Aw, Rob, you'd be our best tool if you ever got the job done.
Thanks.
Like, ever.
Haha, it gets weirder when you realize I wrote that joke. For your weekly wisdom and to find out why 4 out of the 5 impacts are Milwaukee's, head over to VCG Construction on YouTube.
You act like you put words in my mouth. You don't. Earlier this week, Rob is off. Stop that! Anyways, are you tired of working in the dark? So was Brian, the workshop addict. This week he decided to brighten up his day with a series of lights from Sunex. Now he loves the magnetic mounts, durability, and of course the light. I was concerned though.
Oh, why? What's wrong?
The video was only 5 minutes long.
Oh no.
I know. Where was the other 35 minutes? Where were they, Brian?
Okay, calm down. Here. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm sure they'll find them. Eat that. You can find more at Workshop Addict on YouTube. There you go. While Sarah slowly turns back into Betty White, we have some big news from the world of Toolbox Buzz. According to the Concord carpenter himself, tomorrow they're kicking off 2.5 weeks of grinder testing. And today we have an exclusive look at one of their famous rigs. This is their outcutting rig, which tests cut speed, number of cuts, runtime, and cuts per watt hour.
Dang, they're thorough.
They are indeed. Tomorrow on Saturday, May 18th, the TBB crew will be broadcasting live, giving us all a behind-the-scenes look at the crazy detailed process behind some of the greatest Comparos ever made. So be sure to head over to Toolbox Buzz on YouTube or Instagram, get subbed so you don't miss it.
Clint from ProTool Reviews gave us a hot look at a new thermal imager for your phone. The FLIR One Pro LT is a smartphone accessory and MSX product that uses a clever dual camera system that combines high-resolution image with a low-resolution thermal overlay. The result is a small but very effective thermal imager that gives you a much better view than the traditional thermal camera alone. Clint loves the wide range of features and points out its selfie mode, claiming,
presumably to prove once and for all whether you're actually hot or not.
What does that noise mean? Am I hot?
I care about you, Rob, so I'm not gonna answer that. You can learn more at ProTool Reviews on YouTube.
I don't know. I think I'm
Focus.
hot. Sorry. Right. Speaking of looking good, the crew at RR Buildings began a new series this last week. Kyle decided to try his hand at daily vlogging, and once again, he somehow got all of us obsessed with post-frame buildings. This format means we get a far more detailed look at the entire process as he builds a 56 by 66 garage attached to an existing garage. I think that's garage inception.
No, it's not.
Is that garage Back to the Future then?
Ha 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 ha.
Kyle just uploaded the 13th episode on Wednesday, revealing the project owner suddenly had a change of heart, and they're actually taking down all of the metal siding to change the color. Now, I'm sure none of you can relate to an indecisive client. There's still a lot more to go, so be sure to follow along. Go and subscribe over RR Buildings on YouTube.
For my project of the week, we go to Italy, where one of my favorite makers made a maker's belt. Blackbeard Projects posted a video where he therapeutically guides you through his process of hand making a one-of-a-kind leather maker's belt. I love everything Blackbeard has on his channel, but this has to be my favorite right now. It's just so crispy. This project puts all of the most frequently used tools he has right at his fingertips, and it looks awesome. If you need some inspiration for a project of your own, check out any of Blackbeard's social channels. Now, if you have a project or find a project you think I should feature on the show, send it to me in an email at projects@coptool.com.
On our way to Instagram, we always stop first at Kruger Construction, where Murray is playing with his new DeWalt cordless router. He posted to point out its compatibility with the plunge base from the corded version, which he already owned. Using the base, he put a nice cove on a scrap piece of spruce, He seemed impressed by its smooth start, sudden stop, and extremely bright LEDs. This isn't the first time we've seen this DeWalt cordless router, and based on the reviews, we doubt it will be the last. You can find Murray at Kruger Construction on Instagram.
Joe, the infamous Canadian carpenter, decided to break in a new Tbone Hammer from Stiletto Tools, and it's oddly calming to watch.
$20 says he hits his thumb.
Deal.
Ah, come on.
Thank you.
What am I doing wrong?
I guess we're trying to do actual work. Be sure to follow Joe, the Canadian carpenter, on YouTube.
So my dad's a finished carpenter, and through the years, he taught me to have a real appreciation for quality tools that just keep working forever. So Eric from Mechanical Hub caught my eye this week when he posted a photo of a 20-year-old number 20 pipe cutter from Rigid. Eric asked a good question. Are there better, newer models? Define better. If you've got an old tool that you still use today, go share it with Eric at Mechanical Hub on Instagram.
On the way out the door, we want to congratulate Built by Nate for hitting 25K Instagram followers.
Congrats, bud.
For what it's worth, Nate is so awesome, it's confusing why he only has 25K, but I'm sure he'll hit 100K before long. And finally, a little something for me. This is Bob Claggett and Colin Furs. I love Bob's YouTube channel and straight up love the furs, making this the best photo on my internet. Thanks, guys. Colin Furs.
Enough of that, fanboy. All right, so Sarah, who won our Milwaukee string trimmer and the blower last week?
It's Austin from Michigan won. Congratulations, Austin.
Congratulations,
What
bud.
do we have this week?
So this week, once again, Ohio Power Tool called us. They wanted to tell us about a promo they're running. Right now, if you go to ohiopowertool.com and purchase $500 or more worth of Bosch drill bits, you get a free Bulldog. And we're talking about the 11255 VSR, which we'll put up on the screen there. And you get one of those free just for purchasing those drill bits, which is great. So in honor of that, we're giving away a Bulldog this week.
Sweet. So how do you get entered?
Glad you asked, Sarah. We're gonna give you guys an opportunity to sympathize with Kyle over at RR Buildings this week. So in either the comments over at Facebook or on YouTube, we want you guys to share with us your best story about an indecisive client.
You don't need to name drop.
Yeah, no, let's not get anybody in trouble.
Yeah.
Just, if
You
you've
can
got a
be
fun
vague.
story, share it with us. I feel like you all probably do. And if you don't have a story, just, comment on somebody else's story and that'll get you entered as well.
Thank you, Ohio Power Tool, for sponsoring the show and the giveaway this week. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you guys don't miss a thing.
We'll see you next week.